You're probably looking around and wondering, Victoria, what room are you in right now? Well, I am super excited to finally show you guys the nursery. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Victoria and this is Thyme and Tenderness, and this is my long awaited for nursery tour. So this has been a long time coming. I know people who have been able to throw their nurseries together in a weekend, but we have taken pretty much the entirety of my pregnancy to put together the nursery. I planned how to decorate it. Actually, long before I was even pregnant, there were some pictures on Pinterest, which I'll probably include, that gave me some inspiration as to how I wanted to decorate a nursery, and it was gender neutral, good for a boy or a girl, and I just was really drawn to the colors. I was really drawn to the vintage aesthetic of it, I felt that it was very timeless and classic, and so that was the kind of look that I was going for. And I am super excited to have put my own spin and interpretation on the pictures that I saw and bring it to life here in my home. So I'm gonna rewind everything back to January. So January, February, I wanna say January, maybe even December of last year. I wasn't even pregnant yet. I don't think we had just started trying. Maybe we were still thinking about starting to try. Can't exactly remember. But we started first with the floors. So my husband and I sat down, and there were certain house tasks that we had decided we wanted to do well before a baby was in our life. And the biggest thing that I wanted done in the house was to rip up all the carpeting in the bedroom. So we have a 3-bedroom house. We have a master bedroom, a spare bedroom, which this was the spare bedroom, and then an office or another bedroom, but we have turned it into an office. And all 3 of those rooms had carpeting. Now, when we purchased our house, we bought it from a company that does professional flipping. They buy houses and they rehab them and they flip them and then sell them at a profit. So we bought this house, and it was perfect as a starter home, but it was not work we had done. It was work somebody else had done. So somebody else had been in here and made decisions. I was very pleased with the kitchen and of course all that. I felt that the choices that they made were very safe choices that everybody could possibly be happy with, except for the carpeting. So both my husband and I are not fans of carpeting at all in bedrooms. We both grew up in homes that had hardwood floors everywhere in the house. And we just felt that, and I hope I don't offend anybody by having this opinion, but we just felt that carpeting in the bedrooms were very unhygienic. No matter how many times I vacuum, getting them steamed once a year, all that stuff, I just felt like it trapped dirt and grime and dust. And it just didn't feel hygienic to me. So that was one thing that had to go, and that we decided we had to get rid of the carpeting in all the bedrooms. So we worked very hard to find laminate flooring that matched the laminate flooring in the rest of our house. And so we got to work on that. We did this room first, which at the time was our guest room. Then we went into the master bedroom. We had some help with that from a friend who helped us with the master bedroom. And then we kind of put the office on the back burner. My husband was doing some mandatory overtime at work, and the office got put on hold for quite a while. So I had been telling my husband over and over again, like, I really don't want to be in my 3rd trimester and helping you with these floors. I won't be able to help you that much. I won't be able to bend over. I won't be able to lift heavy things like I was able to with the first 2 rooms. But unfortunately this summer my husband had to have knee surgery. So that put the nursery on hold even further back until his knee recovered from knee surgery. So he's fine now. So once that recovered, that put us in September September, and we finally got the office done. He was able to do it all by himself because I could not help at that point. But at that point, we were able to finally buckle down and do the nursery over the course of several weekends. So we had help from my very good friend. She's a sister from another mister, Vanessa. She came down and she helped us paint first. We also decided to change out the closet door in this room. We had the good old-fashioned door that we, you know, the flimsy closet doors that most homes come with. We didn't like that door because when we would pull it open, it would only open like halfway, and you couldn't really get in the closet to have access. So we had the great idea to put up a sliding barn door as the closet door, which worked out great. Lowe's had a wonderful kit that we bought, and it was very easy to put up. My husband was able to put it up in a day. And then we got to work on furniture. So the furniture, if you follow me on Instagram, I have shared some of the trials that we have had with the furniture. So when we first found out I was pregnant and we told my parents that I was pregnant, the first thing that they wanted to purchase for us was the crib. Now, my parents purchased the crib for us in, I believe, April, and it didn't come until June or July. And then by the time I realized that things were so back ordered, I went in June or May, end of May, beginning of June, to get the rocking chair from Pottery Barn. And that actually didn't come until this week. So I was very nervous that things were not going to come in time. A lot of things were back ordered, and I just couldn't understand how Pottery Barn could continuously advertise and launch new furniture lines and new products, but meanwhile all of their current furniture lines and products were severely back ordered. I was getting very frustrated with that, but everything came just in time. The only other thing that we needed to find was an additional dresser. We did have an IKEA dresser in here when this was the guest room, but it was a very flimsy IKEA. Was super cheap from when we first got married. It served us well, but it did not feel safe with it in a baby's room. So we went to a local antique store, and they take antiques and they refurbish them and make them new again. And I was able to find a nice dresser that kind of went with the aesthetic of the room. And that's what we have here in the room as well. As for the other dresser that we have in the room, this was something that we got when we were first married. It was a Facebook Marketplace find, and I used this as kind of like a sideboard in our living room at our first place. We took the mirror off and put that in storage, and then just used the dresser part as kind of like a buffet or a sideboard in the main living space that we lived at the time. And I decided that that would stay, that it would be perfectly fine to serve as a changing table, which my mother-in-law purchased the changing pad on top. I'll try to put all the links that I can for all the products that are shown here in the description below. As for art, a lot of people were asking me, Victoria, what theme are you doing with the nursery? What are you doing theme-wise? Some people do Disney themes, some people do Star Wars themes, nerd themes, animal themes, and those kinds of themes didn't stick with me. They didn't speak to me. I wanted something that was neutral, something that was classic, something that was timeless, something that wasn't cheesy. So I didn't want something that was too cheesy as the theme of the nursery. I was going back and forth between like woodland creatures, but when I would look up woodland things, it was too cheesy. I was also looking at sheep, and again, that was a little too cheesy for my take, until another YouTuber here on YouTube and somebody I follow on Instagram, Caitlin from Mrs. Midwest, she posted some artwork that her friend does. I believe it was her friend. I'll show you in a second. And the artist's name is Carly Corey Design, I believe. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she hand draws these ducks. And when I saw these ducks on Instagram, I was like, that's it. that is the theme. So I bought these prints, I believe they're hand done, I'm not entirely sure, but I bought these prints. I had them professionally matted and framed, and I just felt like that was the solid theme. I didn't want to go rubber duckies, I didn't want to go mallard ducks, like hunting ducks. These ducks were like, I felt to be the most classic and perfect design and theme for the nursery. It's very babyish, but it's also mature in a way, and it's something that I feel like I'm not going to regret later on, and I feel like it's not going to look like a 2020s nursery later on down the road. So the paint colors that we actually went with were from Magnolia Home, which I was able to get from the local Ace Hardware where we live, but they were actually not Magnolia paint. So what I was able to do, I liked these two colors. So the accent wall is Olive Grove from Magnolia Home, and then the rest of the 3 walls is called Blanched from Magnolia Home. I was able to take these 2 swatches and take it to my Ace Hardware and have them color match with Benjamin Moore paint. We wanted something that was very durable, something that was easy to wipe off, because this is going to be a child's room. No doubt it is going to get messy. There's going to be fingerprints on the wall. Who knows what's going to happen in this room. So we wanted the paint to be very durable, so we got one of their more expensive line paints to be able to wipe so that it would be super durable. So other accents from the room that I want to talk about is we did get another Ruggable rug for this nursery. The Ruggable rug is a must, or the Ruggable rugs are a must-have for my home. There currently is only one room in the house that does not have a Ruggable rug. That is the office. That is my husband's space. I feel more comfortable with a normal rug being in there, but everywhere else in the house, I want my rugs machine washable, especially here in the nursery. So we chose a Ruggable rug. I'll find the design and I'll link it in the description down below. But we went ahead and paid, they have a new product out. You can get their regular rugs, and the mat underneath the rug, they now make it in a padding availability, so you can get it padded so that it's nice and soft and plush. So we paid extra for that because we figured this is going to be a baby's room. He might be crawling all over on the floor. He might learn how to walk in here. Who knows what he might do in here. We wanted to have a soft space for him and a soft plush surface that I could easily throw in the washing machine every once in a while, like I do with all the other rugs in our house. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of how I have everything organized in here. I showed you all the footage already of what everything looks like, and all neat and clean. I have some of my filming equipment set up, so you'll probably see that in the background, but let me show you a little bit of how I have things organized. So starting in the corner here, we have little bookshelves. I was able to find these on Amazon, and my husband stained them to match the other dresser that we have over here. And then we have this main dresser that I was talking about before that had been a Facebook Marketplace find, and this is the changing pad that my mother-in-law purchased for us, which I thought is super cute, goes with kind of the theme of the bedroom. I have my breast pump over there ready to go for when I need it, and a wipe. This is not a wipe warmer. I was just told by so many people that unless I live in the far north, I do not need a wipe warmer, so I just went with a plain wipe container. But this is pretty much the whole diapering situation over here. As I've mentioned before, we are cloth diapering, so all of our cloth diapers are in here. I organize them by color, so white all the way up to the yellow area. We have wipes up here and some pacifiers that I have set to the side. And then over here is just some extra diaper things. So I have extra like cloth, the good old-fashioned, so extra wipes of course, but extra of the really, really old-fashioned cloth diapers, some newborn cloth diapers, and some disposable diapers. So we will use disposable diapers in the very, very beginning until he is able to fit the regular diapers. I'll probably try and practice with the newborn sizes just to get some practice in as well. Down below here in the bottom drawer, I have some scraps from when I was making my own inserts I still have to finish. This is all family heirloom stuff. So things that my grandmother knitted for myself, my brother, and my cousins, as well as blankets and quilts that had been knitted or sewn on our behalf. This last drawer over here is the baby carrier drawer. I still have a lot of things in their boxes, but I have a lot of different baby carriers to work with because we do strongly plan on baby wearing from pretty much from the moment he gets home from the birth center. So we are planning strongly to baby wear, including my husband. My husband is really excited to do some baby wearing. Now, going over to this chest, this actually used to be my Hope chest, and we have made sure that it is child safe. It does not lock, and there are holes in the bottom for ventilation and being able to have air in it. But right now it is holding toys that are for him when he is much bigger. And then I have a Snuggle Me that somebody gifted us and a Boppy. I am aware about the safety issues with the Snuggle Me Organic. To me, how I like to use these baby loungers is I like to call them safe spots. So when it comes to Snuggle Me's or baby loungers, like I mentioned, I refer to them as safe spots. So if I need to put the baby down momentarily to get a glass of water, to use the bathroom, nothing more than 5 minutes or so, I will place him down in the safe spot. Never for sleep, never for extended use, but just a safe place. And of course it's not going to stay on top of that chest. It's probably going to come with me into the living room when we're watching TV if I need to get up for a moment and my husband is not available to physically hold him. Now going over to the barn door. We have a ton of extra baby stuff in here. So right now, this is the home for our vacuum. I have our diaper bag, my breast pump bag, a pack and play. This over here is a safety gate that will go around our wood stove probably next season when baby is mobile and is able to walk around. We will be securing the wood stove with that. And then these are all his clothes for when he is bigger. And then up here, just some extra stuff. I have the bath basket for his bath, some first aid stuff here, and some more diapers for when he is very small. We'll see how, if we go through that box. If not, I will end up donating some before we start using cloth. Now to the dresser that we have over here. I organized everything for what we need initially. So these are all the onesies, socks, mittens for newborn to 0 to 3 months. All of his pajamas are here. All of his little outfits, bibs, pants, shirts. Again, everything newborn to 0 to 3 months. This is kind of like a linen drawer. So blankets, crib sheets, all of his swaddles are in this drawer. And then the very bottom drawer, forgive me for not bending over, but the very bottom drawer is my breastfeeding drawer. So things like extra breast pads, any accessories when it comes to breastfeeding. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and this nursery tour. I hope it gave you guys some inspiration if you yourselves are expecting and you are trying to decide how you would like to decorate your nursery. I have pre-recorded this video, so I have worked very hard to pre-record several videos to have them edited, scheduled, and uploaded to YouTube because this is my last video I am filming before he comes. So hopefully by the time you guys see this video, fingers and toes crossed, prayers, 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 I'm hoping he will be here and you will be able to see pictures of him on Instagram. I will probably post a community post here on YouTube when he is here, and then I will be taking a brief hiatus from posting YouTube videos as I adjust to motherhood. But make sure you are following me on Instagram, on TikTok, because those outlets are a little bit easier for me to do quick posts to keep you guys updated until I am able to get back into the groove of things of filming and editing videos. So until I am able to see you guys again, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys hopefully the next time with a baby in my arms. So Thanks guys for following along.